Okay, y'all. This is KP, a guy from Fern Creek, Newburgh. Listen, the civil rights activist, civil rights freedom fighter, mainly record this for my YouTubers and other people. The purpose of this is the purpose of this video. First, like, share, and subscribe to KP. Okay, I'm not a lawyer. I played a lawyer in the penitentiary for 15 years before an unlegal murder case that they charged me with. And I got out and I told people coming in that I was going to prove that they did me wrong, that they framed me. I was going to prove that. I was going to prove that they knew that I was innocent from the beginning. And I told everybody in the penitentiary that I would get out and sue them. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. Come in, study law, stay on it all day long. If you look around here, I'm swamped with legal work, all kinds of stuff. Today's early proceeding, and I didn't finish it. Just starting off on it. I got all of these rough draft notes. Let you go slow and see some of it. This is what I do every day, all day. They got different dates on them. If you can tune in to the date. And different one sheet, two sheets on the back. I'm right on anything rough draft, and I got a ton of them. Rough draft. Destiny Hicks missing material witness like Francois Cunningham. Their investigative report that they should have gave me Brady issue. I'm about Brady. So that's just some of me. But I'm here with a client, and this brief one is about teaching her how she can overturn a case. I always start off every case. Do you have a legal defense? Did like in my case, 3 times they had no probable cause to proceed. 3 times. In the Barbara Brown's case, the Tyrone Camp murder case, the coming into my home, and taking 17 guns because the murder case produced a hit on my head with a bullet hole in my headboard. This is a dining room that they came in and invaded. And I had some drinks up there. They sold some liquor. They just had fun with a millionaire's house. I don't like the word millionaire. I can't stand that. So I didn't see me as being there. Didn't care nothing about it. Anyway, getting back to the case. But bullet hole in the headboard, body cam footage should have showed that during the search. My front door's been kicked in before, so I had guns. I still got guns all over the house. I'm gonna have them everywhere in reachable places. Because if somebody comes to kick in that door again, I'm gonna be ready to react. I wasn't here when they did it. And something scared them off, the alarms and stuff scared them off. Anyway, so I teach everybody, look for probable cause, PC, probable cause in their case. Was the prosecution or the police without probable cause to proceed to either arrest me or to take me to grand jury to indict me so they can get a trial? That's the first thing I do. The second thing I love is, are there any Brady issues in a case during discovery? If you already got a case and it's pending and stuff, I like Brady. Brady is the number one thing. It gets you out of the penitentiary. Brady is the main thing, and the almost 4,000 inmates that's been free because of DNA forensics or whatever reason they got out of all of them, I think it's like 80-something% of it is Brady. It's some misidentification. I had that, but mine was mainly other suspects was with Hill. So I hammer home other suspects. In her case, I'm gonna. We have issues that the prosecution didn't turn over evidence that's favorable to her. It's the materiality of Brady. The evidence withheld has to be known to the prosecution. It has to be pretty much in their hand. It has to be material to the outcome. It has to change the outcome in order for it to be material. So, where the jury had a right to hear it, the mitigations and mitigation and sentencing. That's what Brady's about. I got to freshen up on that again, but I know it by heart. Man, sometimes it's hard to mispersuade them too early. Anyway, so Brady is my next issue that I have people with. The prosecution in her case is out of Florida, so I had to go on Just a Law, Westlaw, just Google and ask for certain particulars about a certain case. Mine's in Louisville, Kentucky, KRS 503, justification defense, choice of evil, necessity, and choice of evil, necessity, and justification. I'm justified in doing this. The police, when they kill us on the street, black people, white people, anybody they kill, they are justified in doing it because they was doing it up under the authority of the law, upholding the law. Now, in a home, you justified in killing an intruder into your home because he wasn't welcome in. So that's where we at with this side. So you have what you got going on is they lack authority to come after you because the investigation that the sheriff did on you lacks any merit. Let me see the investigation. Okay, this is a copy of her. The investigating sheriff asked her all of these questions. You can't see them too good. I don't know if anything's private on her. And they came back, they dissected all of this interview. This is the sheriff's version of her input to the case. Then this is what the sheriff narrated from this to this is where the harm comes in at in everybody's case. He cuts out and edits all of this. That's all they do is cut and edit and doctor and fabricate and manufacture false conviction. Let's go over it again. They're going to edit this, narrate it. They're going to twist the facts around. It's supposed to be like this. They twist it around like that, and you get a fist of evil. Down here is, you take all of this and you narrate it to your version. So if I say, go get that fork, they translate it, he stole the spoon. I'm just giving you a messed up example, but that's how ignorant they are in my cases. And I love it because I'm an expert on well, not an expert, but I'm pretty damn good on breaking down statements. Like I say, again, from here to here, how does all of this get translated down? That's like putting a whole big old stick of butter in a skillet. Why does it all whittle down to this? Now, when you put water in the pan, the same water's in the pan. But the prosecution and Louisville, LMPD here in Louisville, they melt down everything. And they end up with a wrongful conviction. At least when they F with me, that's what they're going to get, a wrongful conviction. Because I'm going to dissect this that you gave me. And you didn't finish your, just to show you I'm going to dissect it. You see that where you didn't finish your sentence at? He said he was in prison and he didn't finish the sentence. I'm gonna dissect and show you your stolen gun right here, number 39. With the gun being, you can't really see it, it's a bad piece of paper. But the gun serial number is B87 87, 34, 8. B, 87, 34, 8. You can't see it real good, probably. So if you can, good. That's a burglary that I didn't do. They're at the grand jury talking about it, but they don't indict me for it. They at the grand jury talking about it, don't indict me for it because they're used to this. This is Brady. What's that topic say? You see that right there? So it says, okay, so and it says March the 4th, 2010, right here. Should have been a great day for Kerry Porter, but it wasn't. Why? Because Mark Baker somewhere up in here. Mark Baker and Penelope Clary or whatever, the United States Attorney, sealed my evidence of Francois knowing exactly what my innocence was. So they lack probable cause every time they come after you to frame you for a case. And that's what she has in this Florida case. So she says that the grand theft that they said occurred, no, it was never sold to nobody. So in order for the grand theft to take place, the item alleged to have been stolen has to be out of this owner's hand and into some criminal's hand, usually is the way it goes, usually. So, and the proceeds from that have to be proven by the prosecution. Well, in this particular case, it's ownership of a house, and she only wants to go to her son. So if she wants the house to go to her son, she never planned on receiving any profit from it. So grand theft is out, a grand theft of a house. That's an unusual. It's a civil matter, and they translate it into a criminal matter. It's illegal. I'm gonna get it thrown out. Okay, the next part of it is that this part clearly justifies everything they translate from here. They leave it out all the time. So that's what we got in this upcoming case. And stick with KP. This is KP, the civil rights activist, freedom fighter, justice for our black people, justice for all people. So that's where we at. KP, I'm out of here. Share and like and subscribe.